Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Falcon's Antics in the world of Rimworld. In the world of Rimworld. Seems a little bit redundant, but whatever, man. Last episode we had an exciting one. We had a huge raid, as you can tell by all the bodies kind of lying about. We suffered no losses. We had a really excellent defense set up for it. However, that's not to say that... What in the world are these red things? Why is there like a light show going on over here? Are you guys seeing these red things? I am, and it's kind of really worrying me. Oh, you know what? It's the footsteps. Wow, that's crazy. For some reason, the rain must be radioactive in Rimworld because when there's footsteps in the ground, apparently they glimmer in red. So that's not a good thing. You know what's another good thing? Killing all these bodies in our plantation field. You know, that's not going to be too good for our hygiene. But you know, whatever, man. We have to kind of survive it either way. So, welcome back, guys, to another episode. We also caught a person in last episode, and it's been renamed to Doug Perryman. So, Doug Perryman, welcome aboard. Let me actually set you up to recruitment before I forget. So that's going to be good here. Now, it's going to see, if you're going to see, there's going to be some sleeping spots over here. They're not permanent. They're just there. Meanwhile, we recruit people and build some of these extra rooms that I have to actually build, which actually, we might as well start doing that now. Let's see this. We need some doors, obviously. So let's get some power doors going. Do I need some power doors? How? Jesus Christ, power doors take up a lot of metal. Wait a minute. Is this probably what people were telling me about, that I'm using metal so needlessly? Why does it cost that much? What happened to the regular doors? Or you know what? We're going to switch over to wooden doors now. That's ridiculous. Why have I not noticed this? Well, I mean, it's pretty apparent why, because I'm an imbecile, but 75 for a door? Are you kidding me? Alrighty. I'm not sure if I'm too crazy about the mod that this did. I assume the mod is what did this in reality. Okay, so fuck that. We're switching over to wooden doors now. Jesus Christ, I might have to, whatever, man. I mean, I'll keep them up for now, but geez, that's really expensive. Alrighty, so power, wooden doors. Fuck power doors, no more. No mas. Alrighty, let's put power, not power, I gotta get used to saying wooden doors now. Wooden doors there, there, here, and here. Luckily, we're finding a lot of metal over here, which is really, good. So, good thing. Let's turn on these lights now because, you know, we don't need the power. Oh, we do need the power to actually see there and people to keep mining in happiness. Alrighty, so we'll set that up and then the game is running. Good. Let's switch over to furniture now. Furniture, Falcon. And let's put up some royal beds. Because people like royal beds, right? 60 for a bed. Man, that's kind of ridiculous, too. I'm being really stingy with my metal now just because, you know, I'm having, like, long-term, frights over here as to what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, we could always make metal again, so I guess I shouldn't worry too much, but, you know, it's a sign of a good leader if I'm over here worrying about the small things in reality. So we'll hold off on that bed for now, and let's just switch over to these over here. And how are these going to work? Corner up like so, so, and like so. And then we'll do the same right about here, here, and here. And again, we're just getting these rooms prepared because obviously there's a lot of people that are waiting to be recruited right now, especially in the prison cells. So as long as these are ready to go, then they'll have a room to kind of go to. I'm not going to put lights in them just yet, you know, like one step at a time. Let's just get the room going with the bed, and then we'll think about, you know, doing the rest. However, we are doing some amazing mining over here. I'm really excited about that. And speaking of excitement, let's actually, or not, I mean, I'm not like literally getting sexually excited because of the mining. I would be some sort of sick person if that was the case, right? But, you know, whatever. Don't judge me, Mom and Dad. So there's mining to be done over through this side, so let's mine this out as well. We'll do the same right about through here and see what lies about for that. Okay, so let's keep an eye over there. I'm gonna have to, you know, obviously build some stone walls in the place of what I'm doing there, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna have to burn some of these bodies soon enough too, because our raids are getting kind of crazy at this point. And you know what? It's probably about time that we start setting up some sniper turrets. I'm not sure how those are gonna work. I hope that they don't aggravate raiders before I'm ready for them to actually come and assault us. Oh yeah, we also need better defenses in terms of adding more shooters to the list here. So would it work if we put like, you know, maybe some over this side so we can kind of shoot at a diagonal pattern? I think that would work out, right? So let's put this in real time for a second just so it gives me time to kind of formulate in my head what I want to set up here. Now, let's see. If I was a smart man, how would I make this work? And obviously that's asking a lot from me because I'm obviously not. You know what, these Agav are also being a pain in the dick because these raiders tend to kind of like hide behind them, and it's really annoying. So maybe it's about time that we just cut these guys for good. Because I'm tired of the raiders using them as against us, so let's cut this shit down. No more of that. Now, in terms of our security, how do I want to do this? Sandbags. I need to make it a diagonal pattern, obviously, you could see it, but at the same time, I don't want them to draw fire yet. I'd rather have the raiders focus on our turrets, so maybe if we set something up like here? Let's go, this and this. We'll put up a stone wall. You know what? People have been telling me to use the Embrasures, by the way, so maybe to make it safer, I'm going to put up some Embrasures. So, rejoice, Falcon's going to finally use the Embrasures. Where are those at now? Structures, metal Embrasure or stone Embrasure? What works out better for us? Well, let's go with the stone Embrasure. I figure that's probably a bit more stronger, right? So, we're going to put some stone Embrasures right about, I guess here. I'm going to see how this works out for us. I hope it works out well. So, we'll place those there and see how that works out. And, that'll be, what, a spot for 4 more people to set up with? That's good. I could replace the Embrasures down, I could replace this down over here too, and, you know, put Embrasures over here and kind of help us out, but I don't feel that the ones down over here ever run the risk of any sort of, I guess, long-term damage. And, what else can we do? Normally, when the melee people just come in through here, I guess I don't have to worry too much. I was going to put some sandbags over here for the melee people when they just kind of rush us, but in reality, if I just set up a few people over here, I don't think it'd be that much of a problem, would it? So, instead, let me just put sandbags like so. Just in case, right? Just an in case type of situation. Put a stone wall right there, and then sandbag through this, and then, yeah, I guess we'll put another sandbag right here. Alright, this will be like our last line of defense type of thing, in case we have to, like, you know, withdraw or something like that. So these are the metal Embrasures. How these work is that I am supposed to be able to post up behind them and shoot them without, you know, them shooting us. Or I think they could shoot us, but their bullets won't get through there and ours will. So that's how that's supposed to work. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to work out for us. Hopefully it works out okay, but we'll see. And there, we cut down those agave, which is good. Pain in the ass for me. Oh my lord. That is completely filled up over there. Okay, so we need to find Bread Bowl. Not Red Bull, but Bread Bowl. He is right here. He's a quack. Bread Bowl, I know you're carrying some metal for us, but that's going to have to wait for a second. Let me recruit you for a second here. And you have some bodies to burn. You have a lot of bodies to burn, as a matter of fact, my friend. So, you know, you might feel guilty about what you're doing right here. Essentially, it is like, you know, a really terrible thing to do to mankind. However, these raiders asked for it. It's not your fault, Bread Bowl. You're just kind of following the law of nature here. Only the strong survive. That's good enough. You can run off now. And those will take care of by themselves. And what do we have here? We got Robin and Ryan Walrus. Ryan Walrus, that'd be pretty cool. Judo shop and recruited Robin. So let's find out what's Robin's deal. Robin is still bald, unfortunately. I'm not sure, Robin. Maybe you went through military training. I don't know, man. Let's find out Robin's good at, though, here. Oh, shooting is amazing. Good. We have another devoted fighter, which is really good. So Robin, really quickly. Fire, and let's see here. Robin's going to be a good hunter, obviously. No surprise there. So let's give you like a cleaning as a 2. Something to do meanwhile, and hauling as a 2 as well. And that's pretty much all you're going to do. And then we also recruited Ryan Waller, the surgeon. Art, yeah, that's not going to help us out right now, buddy. So let me make you a cleaner and a hauler. And I guess some hunting, like a 2. And that'll work out for them. So Robin, first and foremost, let's hook you up with a good weapon over here, bro. Let's go with the light machine gun, obviously. And then, who is the other guy we said? We talked about Ryan Waller, who is hanging out right here. He's got a pretty cool, sweet outfit going on here. I'm not sure what he's wearing, but it looks pretty badass. Shooting 5. Okay, not exactly a great shot. However, you know, he's not really exactly great at anything else. No offense, Ryan Waller, unfortunately. You know, this is kind of how it worked out. So there we go. That's good. And our food is kind of building up really, really good now. Remember, we're at 700 last episode. Now we're at, you know, 1200 over here. So that's actually really good. Bodies are burning. Excellent. Hopefully they'll burn off before more bodies get put in there and I don't have my guys, you know, catching fire, unfortunately. And everything over here seems to be lighting up pretty good from the lights. So I'm really excited about that. So we're going to have our permanent food situation going on over here. So that's all good. Did that fire jump over this? I think it might have. We're gonna be causing a big, I guess, fucking fire through that. My bad. My bad, rest of Rimworld. So yeah, Redneck Charlie got recruited. Alrighty, good. So we already took care of him, and now Redneck Charlie. Oh, the guy with the sweet mohawk too, no less. Redneck, what do you excel at here? Growing 9, excellent, and not a good fighter. Alright, so you're gonna be a dedicated grower for us. Hopefully Redneck Charlie is involved, like growing some of the, you know, I guess superficial herbs, if you catch my drift here. I'm not saying that Redneck Charlie, you know, indulges in the cannabis, but you know, you never know, man. So growing 1, obviously, and then we'll make hauling like a 2. And I think that's gonna work out for him. Yeah, that's good. And then, you're not a good fighter, but we might as well just have you grab a few weapons just in case it comes down to it. Let me hook you up with an M16 if I could find one. There you go. So you grab that, good to go. And trade ship is passing nearby, and they're a scrap trader? I don't think I've ever run into a scrap trader. So Batman, can you go really quickly and find out what the scrap trader is all about here? Don't go to sleep, Batman, not right now. Let's find out here. What do we have here? They don't deal in people or weapons, unfortunately. Come on, man, what happened to all my slave ships? There used to be a good thing going on here. I mean, not like that, not like a good thing that way, but you know, it would kind of build our population easier that way. These guys have a ton of metal, a ton, 23,000 as a matter of fact. So we do know what they excel at, right? So maybe it's probably not a bad idea for us to get involved with these people. How much would it cost me? Let's see, I wouldn't mind spending 1,000. Is it really worth it though? 1,000 for 344 metal? Not particularly, to be quite honest with you, but I'll do it just because, you know, not like we're using the silver for anything else at the moment. So I'll do it for now. Not too crazy about that decision on my part, but you know, hopefully it doesn't come back and bite me in the ass. Agave is growing once again. So you know what? It's about time for us to completely get rid of all this grassland over here. I've had enough of it. So we could do concrete. Actually, I'm very fond of concrete. I don't know why. But let's see. As long as it costs 1, we could kind of do this. Perfect fit for a morgue. You know what? This works out for me just because most of the raiders do die in that area. So you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea, to be quite honest with you. I like it. I honestly like it a bit. So let's put this right here. And what I'll do is to finish off this weird setup we have here. Let me put the metal tiles, right, that we had. And just finish it off right there. There you go. That's going to work out for us. And by the way, we still also have to put up some... What are these things called again? They're like the fake wooden panels? Yeah, the fake wooden panels in these rooms over here. For my people to kind of sleep in here. So let me just put this in real time momentarily. And what I'll do is mine out this scenario over here along with this. And then, oh, there's a lot of more mining to be done over here. So we'll make this kind of go in where it's a bit more. And now let's also, where we're at it, put up stone walls wherever I knocked down stone walls, obviously. So we'll do this like that. And we still have to build some beds there and some doors. The regular doors bother me because you could barely see them. Look at that. Maybe once there's some light, you will be able to see them a little bit easier. But for now, it's kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass. But okay, we'll deal with it. Put you there, and okay, that seems to be okay for now. And let's go back with wooden doors. I'm not too crazy about these wooden doors, I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, if they were like brightly lit, maybe. Then again, brightly lit would incline that they have some power going through them, right? And that's obviously not the case right here. Okay. And guys, by the way, whoever's sleeping over here in the day-to-day operations, you don't have to sleep there anymore. There's rooms available for you. And we got Hunter 10700 with a sweet mohawk. The Mohawk brothers, man, I'm telling you. And what do you excel at here? Research 11? Well, unfortunately, we don't research anymore, man. Not in this colony. And you are honestly pretty terrible all around, but you're a great crafter. You know what crafting 11 means? It honestly means that you might be able to build better weapons for us, which is really exciting. So, Hunter, really quickly, grab... Yeah, sure, grab that. That's fine. But you, my friend, are going to be crafting some good weapons for us, hopefully. So let me put this a 1. Research, we don't care about research, so let's put like this cleaning a 2. Or make this like cleaning a... Yeah, 2's fine. And yeah, whatever on everything else. I'm really excited about building some weapons here. So you go and grab that as soon as you can. Excellent. So now let's go to our... Not that. Workplace weapons. Alright, let me add a bill And let's see what we have here. A minigun would be fucking amazing, honestly. Crafting 12? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, I need to improve his crafting ability, obviously. How do we do this then? I guess we could do it by building other weapons, right? Just shitty weapons? Okay, how do we do this then? You know what? I would love to get some charge rifles as well. Oh my lord. Silver, uranium, and metal bars? Who uses uranium nowadays? I don't. Okay, never mind. Light machine gun, what does that require? I mean, I have all the light machine guns in the world. But then again, Falcon, let's think about this. You only need this right now to build his crafting stats. So, maybe throwing stones? Who knows, man? It requires stone blocks. I don't want to use my stone blocks for that. Alrighty. Here's what we're going to do. Let's make sure he's the only one crafting first and foremost. So, crafting, 0, 0. No crafting for anybody but this man. So everybody turn off your crafting ability. I'm sure that Hunter's going to be the guy that brings us to the promised land. However, for now, he needs to be the only one crafting at all times. 0 there, 0 that, and 0 that. I'm not sure why Z-King had crafting at 1, considering he's not a good crafter, but okay. Typical Falcon, right? So, Hunter, you, my friend, are going to be the one crafting shit for us, and I suppose what you could do is just build... No. Shotguns will be pretty cool because you know what? It would be pretty good for the melee people actually when they come in up close. And this requires metal bars. That's not too bad. 7 metal bars. Okay. I don't think we have metal bars though, do we? No, we absolutely do not. Well, we do. 70. So you could build 10 of those, huh? Alrighty. So let's do this. We'll do... Not that yet. We need... no, we can't. So let's do pump shotgun. Configure. And we're going to build... 7 of these, right? So repeat this 7 times. And your radius should be somewhere about there, I'd imagine. Alrighty, good. Close it off. Alrighty, good. So hopefully he'll start building those, and then that's going to be Hunter's main priority over here. And let me put this in real time here for a second and make sure that the rest of our rooms are built. Basically, let's get everything going in terms of making our areas look nice, and then we'll focus on any other big things that we have to do. But for now, the base is running really smooth. We have all the metal that we need at the moment. That could change really quickly. Oh. That's not going to work there, Falcon. Not against the wall. People don't like against the wall because then they get like the whole cramp bonus and it's like, oh, my room's too cramped. It's like, you know what? If it's too cramped, why don't you just move the bed a little bit to the right? It's like, Falcon, why don't you do that for me? It's like, well, you know what, man? I already built the room for you. I can't really do everything for you now, can I? Big baby. Stone wall. Through there and through there. Alright. And that is good. Let's forward time again. Alrighty, and now I'll start giving these people rooms soon enough. How is our light situation, by the way? It's still not as great as I'd like it to be. Like, we could definitely... Oh my lord. I forgot about this. How's this coming along? That definitely looks like a fucking place for a morgue. That works out so well. That's exactly where we kill all these people. You know, I'm not too fond of how it looks, though. It looks like a little bit... It looks like the game's done completed. Like, this is like the fucking supremely pre-alpha planning stages where, like, the tiles are just there to kind of lead the developer as to where he wants to build stuff on. But whatever, man. We'll roll with it. I kind of like it in a way. I like it, but I don't. It's a weird situation here. And by the way, do we have people set up to clean this area? If not, let's do it. Yeah. So let's add a home zone region through this. And through this as well. Might as well. Alright. Just to kind of keep it clean, you know. I mean, it will look better if it's bloody, just because it's supposed to be bloody. It's like a fucking morgue for raiders, but, you know, we'll see. And we have Davis Vice now as well. Davis Vice is already sleeping. Davis, how about you say hello before you run off and get to bed? He's a drone, so Nomoto and I think Andrus Hint finally have another fellow drone there. And let's see about this guy. Wow, Construction A growing 7. Can't fight for shit, but he's a good worker. And that's perfectly fine. So Davis Vice, let's see here. Firefighting 1. Let's go with it. We're doing a lot more mining recently, right? So let's do mining 1. And make this like a 2. You could even grow if you wanted. That's ridiculous. Let's make this like a 3 then. And then hauling a 2. And yeah, that's about it. He can't fight, so no point in giving him a weapon. Alright. And we finished up this area here, which is good. So now what we'll do is put up some stone walls through this side. And hopefully our person who builds these stone walls don't get stuck in that little enclave there. I hope they don't. But it's a possibility, unfortunately, because sometimes the AI isn't really that bright about things. Yeah, who are you to talk about being bright, Falcon? Well, you know what? You might have a... Alright, you might have. I feel like maybe I should have put embrasures here, and then just like one sandbag to go through. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So how about we deconstruct this instead? You know, just an oversight on my part, but let's just go ahead and do that. And then we'll do is, where is structures, right? And metal stone embrasures. Let's do it like this, and then like this. Stone embrasure there. And what do we have here? Ah, eclipse. Not a good thing. Don't give me blue for eclipse. Bothers me to no end. Alright, so light is still something that we could definitely work on. Or, not light, but, I mean, we're kind of lit up as much as we'd like to. At least in the important parts. This obviously here isn't completely lit up yet, so, you know, I still gotta do that. However, I feel like we need more power generating at all times. Maybe it's probably a smart thing to kind of increase this a bit upwards, and I think that would be a good idea as a matter of fact. And we have some people from Cook Valley saying, what's up? Yeah, well, you know what? I don't like you guys, and I'd like you to tell the rest of your people not to show up here anymore. Because honestly, all you do is just wander around and do nothing for me. Alrighty, so how about we do this, guys? Let's call it an episode here today. An easy, fine one today. Did we deal with a raid? I think we did. If not, then I forgot already because, you know, blame it on early onset Alzheimer's. We got Doug Perryman, though, so that's going to be good. Doug Perryman, let me set you up before we call it an episode. Melee 11, can't shoot whatsoever. That's going to be unfortunate. Because we don't do that much. Well, we do melee, but, you know, as a last resort type of thing. Growing. He's a pretty decent grower, though, so we'll put you at 1 right there. And we'll do, like, hauling at 2. And cleaning at 3. There you go. Alright, guys, so I'm going to call it an episode here today. Next episode, what I want to do is actually extend this area a bit further up so that we have more solar panels generating power. Because, honestly, I'm not too crazy about what's happening here. We could definitely use a lot more power. And especially with building all these extra rooms, we're going to need power. Power is a necessity, so, you know, power, power, power. I feel like I said power 50 times there, but, you know, I'm going to call this episode by saying power to all of you guys. Later on.